Good morning, Ant Squad. It's your boy Anthony, aka Physics Pretty Good, back to day number 219 of vlogging every day. I hope you guys are excited as much as your boy is. Before I get down with SmackDown, guys, I'm going to take it back to Anthony. He's going to tell you about today's video sponsor. Take it away. So for a while now, I've been talking about G Fuel. You guys all know I've been loving G Fuel's products. But I've also been talking to you guys about Dubby. And thanks to Dubby for sponsoring my channel and sponsoring my videos. You guys can head over to Dubby.gg, and of course they got loads and loads and loads of energy flavored tubs. If you guys don't like the traditional Monster, Red Bull, Rockstar, freaking 5-hour energy, whatever the crap, and you guys are into more like powdered related energy drinks, go right ahead and stop by Dubby.gg and go right ahead and simply grab yourself a tub. You know what I mean? Like, this is probably one of my favorite flavors so far of Dubby, and I only tried this one. I haven't tried the rest of them. But this is probably one of my favorite ones ever. So you guys can head over to Dubby.gg, and of course, guys, you guys can use my discount code AnthonyPhysics, all caps, no spaces, for an amazing 10% off at checkout for an entire year, July 19th, 2026 to July 19th, 2027. It works throughout the whole entire year. You guys can go right ahead and support your boy, and of course support Dubby Energy. And of course, guys, thank you to Dubby for sponsoring today's video. I'm going to take it back to the king of physics, and he's going to tell you guys about SmackDown. Again, guys, that is Dubby.gg, www.dubby.gg, and of course, guys, Anthony Physics, all caps, no space, at checkout. Thank you, Dubby, for sponsoring today's video and for sponsoring my channels. As a matter of fact, the king of physics, take it away with all the SmackDown previews. Peace. Wonderful job. Thanks, Anthony, for sponsoring today's video. And of course, again, guys, thank you to Dubby Energy for everything else that, I do here. So SmackDown. SmackDown was live from Philadelphia. And of course, there was a loaded card. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, came into the mix and spoke a lot of things about Randy Orton's return. Spoke a lot of things about why Randy Orton attacked him. And all that sort of nonsense. He did mention the undisputed WWE Champion CM Punk, which did come Punk to come out to the ring, and said that he heard his name. But he did not have Randy Orton attack Cody Rhodes. So Randy's voices might have told him to attack Cody Rhodes and cost him the WWE Championship. But CM Punk has other things to worry about, that being the number one contender for his WWE Championship, Kevin Owens. Cody Rhodes is not going to stop until he gets his hands on Randy Orton. Cody Rhodes leaves the ring, leaves the arena. Kevin Owens' music hits, and of course, Kevin Owens makes his way to the ring. CM Punk and Kevin Owens both had an amazing segment here on SmackDown. And I didn't even realize, but Kevin Owens did go off script a little bit of it. I forgot what he said. But he will be doing his WWE Championship match pretty soon. So it's going to be awesome. It's going to be incredible to be seeing Kevin Owens versus CM Punk for the undisputed WWE Championship. Sami Zayn was backstage talking to the SmackDown general manager Nick Aldis. Sami was pretty annoyed about Nick Aldis's choices that he had to add Gunther, and of course had to add the returning Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens heard Sami, and they both had an exceeding argument here. Sami Zayn doesn't want anyone better to be WWE Champion than himself or Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens stopped Nick Aldis and said, Nick, he knows where he wants that title match. August 21st, when they are in Canada. Will Kevin Owens be able to dethrone the undisputed WWE Champion CM Punk? There was a rematch for the WWE United States Championship. Baron Corbin defends the championship against the former champ, Trick Williams. This match here, I wasn't really worried about, as much as not many people were worried about what will be going on here on SmackDown. But it did end up with a title shot to the back of the head and the end of days, as it did end up at SummerSlam with Baron Corbin defeating Trick Williams to become, and still, the United States Champion. Baron Corbin was saying backstage, after his backstage interview with Jackie Redmond, that nobody in that locker room had the guts to take him for the United States Championship. That did end up with Carmelo Hayes finally being in the picture for the United States Championship, and of course attacking Baron Corbin. And he also made it official. Next week on Friday Night SmackDown, Baron Corbin will defend the United States Championship against Carmelo Hayes. That's not going to sit tight with the former champ, Trick Williams. But I did hear Trick Williams is rumored to win the Money in the Bank contract. I did also hear that about LA Knight. I did also hear that about Sami Zayn. I did also hear that about Finn Balor. I don't know what's going to be going on Money in the Bank. The brand new interim WWE Women's Champion, Chelsea Green, came up to the ring and of course had her segment and had her celebration of becoming the WWE Women's Champion. She wanted to thank a lot of people, the WWE Universe, herself, and the Women's United States Champion, Tiffany Stratton. So she wanted to thank Miss Tiffy Time, and of course Tiffany Stratton came up and accepted the request. That did end up with Fatal Influence, obviously ruining everybody's parade like they always do. And they ruined the parade for Brie Bella and Paige when they won the tag team titles. And we'll see what Brie or what Nikki said about Paige later on. And I will be discussing that 1 minute 30-second segment that Nikki had talking about why she turned her back on Paige. Tiffany Stratton says she will grant her the opportunity for the Women's United States Championship if her and Chelsea Green get their opportunities at taking the tag team titles. The girls huddled up, and of course, they've accepted. Fatal Influence took down Tiffany Stratton and Chelsea Green to retain the WWE Women's Tag Team titles. That did not suit well with both superstars, and they were both taken down by the Irresistible Forces, with Nia Jax holding the WWE Women's Championship. Is Nia cutting for Chelsea Green? And Tiffany Stratton will face Jacy Jayne for the Women's United States Championship. Charlotte Flair finally got an opportunity to get her hands on Jade Cargill. The 14-time WWE Women's Champion was ready to get her hands on the one and only Jade Cargill. That did end with the little pursuit of the baddies of Jade Cargill, Michin and B-Fab getting into the ring, getting into a lot of commotion, which did end up with the return of Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss says she has one friend in mind. She brought out Lily. The lights turn off. And it was NXT's Tatum Paxley coming up and, of course, taking down the rest of the baddies. And, of course, the former NXT Women's Champion will be on SmackDown, as well as the actual former champ, Lola Vice, will actually be there as well. Which I am glad that SmackDown has two major names. And that was great. Damian Priest had a segment backstage. The Punisher of Infinity and the El Caprione, Damian Priest, were talking about how the MFTs and the Tongas, they're called Tongas now, and the Tongas decided that it would be a good idea to ruin their parade. And of course, they got WWE Hall of Famer Haku by their side. Which Haku was one of the most dangerous men back in the day. The War Raiders, the AAA World Tag Team Champs, came up and, of course, wanted their shot at the WWE Tag Team titles. R-Truth came up and, of course, said that they got their match. Also, the Tongans got their match for the WWE Tag Team titles. Damian Priest snapped at R-Truth and he said, just our titles, not the AAA Tag Team titles? R-Truth said, yeah, dog, our titles. Damian Priest snapped. What's up with R-Truth and Damian Priest? And of course, who will leave with the WWE Tag Team titles after that amazing Tag Team Triple Threat match? Let's see here. I'm actually going to be speaking a little bit about this because I just saw this too. The AAA Cruiserweight Champion Rey Fenix was backstage on SmackDown. He was asked about how it was important for most of the luchadors to get an opportunity at Roman Reigns at September 14th in Mexico City on Monday Night Raw. Rey Fenix said it was an honor to not only be a participant in the tournament, but also being the one to challenge Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight Championship. Ricky Saint said that there's one thing that Rey Fenix has, and that's the AAA Cruiserweight title. And of course, Rey Fenix had spoke to him in Spanish, and he had no idea what he was saying. Is Ricky Saint suit for being the AAA Cruiserweight Champion? Or will it be Rey Fenix? Guys, I will be going over the tournament style to see who will be the number one contender to face Roman Reigns in Mexico City for the World Heavyweight Championship. I will be going over the matches. I did see I think it was Rey Fenix versus El Jalisco was one of them. And Penta was also in the tournament, as well as La Parka was also in the tournament. So I'll go over all that on Monday Night Raw because that's when the tournament starts. That WWE and AAA Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio has stated. The Viper finally makes his way to SmackDown. And of course, did not even get one word spoken out of if it wasn't for Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes came up to the ring and wanted the first smack on Randy Orton. Cody Rhodes demanded, why? Randy Orton said it's simple. He doesn't want Cody Rhodes to be WWE Champion until he collects his 15-time world title. What's on the mind of the returning Viper, Randy Orton? And Randy also said he doesn't care if it's CM Punk, Kevin Owens, he just doesn't want it to be Cody Rhodes. And that's when the voices in his head started to say, kick Cody Rhodes as hard as you can. What's on the mind of the Viper and what's on the mind of the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and will they finally finish their epic rivalry that started the weeks before WrestleMania? Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys have enjoyed, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You guys are new, make sure you guys turn on post notification with that little bell icon ding ding so you gotta be notified every single time my boy uploads a video. I'm uploading every single day. You guys definitely don't want to miss on any of it. The episode for Pokemon Champions will actually be uploaded today as well. So there's that. Yeah. I don't know what else I was gonna do. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. And of course, guys, thank you to W Energy for sponsoring today's video and sponsoring today's channel. You guys can head over to www.gg, www.w.gg, and use the discount code AnthonyPhysics, all in caps, no space, for an amazing 10% off. And of course, we'll run through the whole year. And as always, guys, it's your boy Anthony. I also go by Ant Physics, the king of physics. And as always, peace out, guys.